Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star, Spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame.
Good morning, everybody. How are we this lovely morning? It is fantastic to see you here, and I appreciate you being here. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so much more you could be doing with your time, and I'm glad you want to spend it with me and my lovely bride who's up there and is going to keep me straight. Did I see the post that you tagged me in Discord? Probably so. Let me see here. Where was it at? Mr. Buttram? I forget. I did see one. Oh, yeah. That's in your hometown. That's what I was looking for yesterday. The Soldier's Cross, Battle Cross, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're talking about doing for the hooch. And good night, Mr. Dude. Nah, line from the Truman Show. How about that? Dropping it right in there. Yes, I did see that. The Soldier's Cross is awesome. That's what we want to do for the hooch table at Murph, and then donate that to a local VFW. We want to do a community build of a 6-foot tall one for a VFW. So we're going to see how that works out. All right, let's run down the list now. We got Mr. Buttram. We got Vince. We got my beautiful bride. Then we have my other lover, James. Minnesota Maker, David Olson, John Mack, Papa's Project, Jesse Foreman, and the Dude, Brian Vines. How are you this morning? And now he gets to write out all of his mornings like he always does. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so it's a great day today, or it is for me. I'm got a lot of sleep yesterday. Got my drawing ready, as you remember, the Andorian Battle Cruiser. It's ready, and you can see I got a lot done after that because all of the ships got put up, right? What's up, Trolling for Dollars? How are you? Dude, 20 foot tall, I'm not even going to attempt, but 6 foot tall I think we can do. We can build that and put it together, I think. We've got some good buy-in already on folks to help us. You know, once we find the model we want to do to slice it, then we'll worry about, you know, divvying it out and getting it all done and getting everything set up. So that I think we can get done. Oh, crap. Anybody heard from Mike Whaley this morning? He's been sleeping, I guess. Joe Paddock, what's up, brother? Glad you could make it in here this morning. Anywho, I did get some good news this morning. This coming Monday at 6 o'clock, we're going to have Slice Engineering on here. Dan has graciously said that he will be available and ready. So that is what we're going to do. I will tell you though, we're going to talk about something else right now because I'm frustrated with this friggin' printer. And I want to show you why. Let me see if I can get the camera set right here. And is my overhead there? Yes, it is. Alright, so here you can see. Let me back this up. And I know it'll be like right in front of my face, but we're going to do this the right way. So, here we go. Alright. This, well, let's start here. Let's start here. This was printed on the Hypercube Evo. The printed one. Okay? And I don't know if you can see that or if it comes through. But I mean, other than a little bit on the swords, you know, where the tip gets down a little bit, this thing is perfect. I mean, the layers are perfect. The print quality, I mean, it is just, the layer lines are fantastic. It is a beautiful print. Good morning, 3D Matter Makers. How are you? It is absolutely, as far as I can tell, flawless. I mean, there's no under extrusion, no over extrusion. There's no zits. There's no string. This is no post-processing. I didn't pull strings. I didn't do anything. This thing was just printed just as it is. Okay? So, I'm like, okay, cool. I've got the settings dialed in. And then I printed the dragon. And I got this. I don't know. It's not even coming across right. Oh, come on. There we go. Kinda. You can kind of see it. Look at that. Look at that crap. And it's not just there. I mean, it's down here in the legs. Come on. Not focusing. Focus. 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 Don't focus. Focus. There you go. Look at this. Now that right there, we'll talk about that in just a second. But look at the print quality on that compared to this. I mean, this thing is, I mean, seriously, almost completely flawless. I mean, almost completely flawless. Damn, y'all saying some good mornings this morning. That's nice. You look like the Waltons going to bed. Yeah, Brian Vine, Dragon Warts. But it's not even that. I don't know. I'm at a loss as to why. And then this morning I was printing a T800 skull again. And I got up this morning and I had a little base on the bed. It had quit, jammed. It said it printed for 5 hours, but it did not. So I don't know what was going on. That's right, Brian Vines. Good night, John Boy. Morning, Mike. How are you, buddy? I missed saying morning to anybody. I think I got everybody. What's up, Shom? How are you? I will tell you this. I was so happy. So happy. Let me cut this off. I was so happy with it last night. The power off resume, and that's what you see, the little tit right there. The power off resume worked like a champ. So when the power flashed off, the printer quit, and it sit there, of course. And then I manually had to go in and run. No, not on the Ender 3. This is on my printed printer. Show them. Then I had to manually go in there and give it an M command. I think it was 916. And it went over. It homed. It went back over. And it started printing in the exact spot where it was at. No layer shift. No nothing. It was beautiful. Very, very beautiful. On the printy. Yes. But yeah, the Hypercube, the power off resume is working as it should. And I am very, very happy with that. Very. What's up, Mad Mike? How are you, brother? Come sneaking in here under a different name. What's wrong with you? Alright, well, yesterday when I was discussing something, I made a mistake. And I got called out on it. So I'm going to fix that mistake. Yesterday I stated that Mr. Roy Holly was going to buy me the extruder because he bought it to begin with, but I was wrong. And he let me know I was wrong. So I'm going to say Mr. Buttram is the one that did that and said he would buy me one as soon as he got available. But here's the deal. He doesn't really need to, because the wonderful guys at Printed Solid, as you saw yesterday, gave me a Titan Arrow. Now, that being said, I do not want to put the hot end on the X carriage. So I got on Thingiverse, and sure enough, they have a Titan plate that I printed out. Ha! That's okay. That's okay, Mr. Buttram. That's the one I had listed, buddy. That is not your fault at all. That is not your fault at all. And you offered to buy another one, which is awesome. It really is. So I printed a plate so that I can just use the extruder, which is pretty cool because it says Titan on it, and I can put the orange cover on it, which will then make it match the printer, which is awesome. Morning, Don. How are you? All right. Got a good crowd coming in here this morning. That's awesome. Good thing. You know, I wish that some of my... What's up, Mapro6? I wish some of my friends from the West Coast could join in. I just know it's so early, and I know David Olson gets up at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever, to watch the show. What's up, Sean? How are you, buddy? All right, brother, you have a good day at work, and be careful driving. You know, there's some idiots out there. Morning, Matrix. How are you this morning, sir? Hope everything's going well. So I figured we could get on the thing and get an extruder put together, because this one takes a lot of putting together. I was actually really surprised at how much you really do got to put this together. So we're probably going to do that. If I do overhead, let me see how that looks. Oh yeah, you can see that. Cool. Move that out of the way and that out of the way, and we'll do that in a few minutes. Yeah. Later, man. Have a great day at work. Yeah, no, I get it, trolling for dollars. Some of you are up early, but most of the people in the tech industry and the 3D printing community are not up at, you know, what is it, 5:12 in the morning there. So, yeah, a lot of those guys don't get to see my stream, and you know, live streams are okay to come back and watch if you're part of the country club and stuff, but most people just don't come back and watch. I have a set number of viewers that watch. I get about the same number of views on every video, whether the my count goes up or not. So it's it is what it is. I am trying to get some coffee in me this morning. Coffee black. Cigarette. Start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. It is what it is. It ain't what it's not. That's right, Brian Vines. Good job. Good job. All right. So now I got to figure out what I did with that extruder motor, and I believe that I put it in here. I did. It's in here. Right here to be exact. So I've got to go over here and find the wiki, the instructions for putting together the Titan, so that I can put it all together without breaking stuff. I don't like breaking stuff. There's a bearing that goes in there. There's already one in there, and this goes in this direction, and you know, I'm gonna put it all together. That's so smooth. This thing looks, I mean, it really does. What's up, Carl Brown? How are you this morning, sir? This thing looks so much smoother. We're putting a Titan together that happened to fall into my lap at Earth. I don't remember how that happened, but somebody somebody, probably by the name of Carl Brown, talked, yeah, and I don't know if you were here just a second ago. I had to print a plate for the front because this is the Titan Arrow, and the arrow part means that it comes with the extruder, the hot end already mounted to it, and I don't want the weight of that because this thing's heavy. I mean, you see this, it's a milled block of aluminum, and I mean you can still see the tooling marks on the aluminum where it's milled. It's not poured or cast. This is actually milled aluminum. It's quality is what it is. And then but that weight with the hot end on it on the X and Y, I didn't want that. So it's cool that I have that and I can use it at a later date if push comes to shove. But I got online and I printed a cover so that I can just use the extruder part. And that's what we're going to do. What I said Titan Extruder because it's a Titan Extruder. But an arrow is fine. Don't get me wrong. An arrow is fine. I hear you, Mike. And Carl Brown surprised me with that. I did not know. And I appreciate it every bit. No, it's Carl. It's fine, buddy. It's fine. I mean, I'm if it was extra money or whatever, then I am sorry, but the milling on this thing is freaking awesome. And at any time, if I see that, you know, I don't like the Bowden system, I mean, then it's just easy. Take that cover off, put the new cover on, and you're at a direct system. So it's absolutely great because you get everything, the hot end and all comes in it. So you get everything that you need for the entire system, and it's basically an E3D V6 built into the extruder with the cooling fan and all that stuff. It comes with all of that. Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, it may, like I said, it may be one of those things where I do move it to the direct drive if I'm seeing that the Bowden is still giving me problems. Then I will definitely move it to direct drive. I just don't want to add that weight right now. I am having extrusion problems. That's what I was showing this morning. But then, you know, it's just aggravating because you get a perfect print and then you get a crappy print. And it's just like, really? I mean, I can understand a little bit of heat difference and stuff like that. But that, I mean, that's just complete garbage. This is garbage. And I know it doesn't look like it from far away. But when you look at it up close, it's garbage. But this is perfectly smooth at 0.2 layer height. And I may change back to some of this filament today and try another one just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Because, I mean, this is put on shelf quality right here. So, I'm good with that. Good morning, Alan. How are you? It's evening over there, ain't it? Wait, 12 hours, 14 hours. So 12 be 8. So it's like 10 o'clock at night over there, Alan. Under there, not over there, under there. So, yeah, it's late. Very late. All right, Brian Vines, we'll be here for at least another hour and, 42 minutes. 9:48. Okay. So you're the 13 hours ahead, not the, wait. How's that? You're 13 and a half hours ahead of us. Y'all have half hour time zones in Australia? Probably didn't, Carl Brown. I might have at one time, but I probably didn't. Jeff Slater's in the house. That's really cool if you do have the half-hour time zones, though, because my wife and I were talking about that the other day, about the way the time zones are set up here, and it's We have an hour difference. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That sucks. But there's an hour difference, you know, in our time zones. Okay, I got you. Plus 9.30. Oh. Okay, so there is a 30-minute time zone. Which makes sense, because if you had 30-minute time zones, then it would be more accurate. Because when we left here and going to Jacksonville, we're in the same time zone, but the sun sets there probably about 20 minutes before it sets here, because we're close to the next time zone. So we're like an hour. Okay, I didn't know that. Did not know that. Never been where there was a half time zone. But anyway, when we left here and went to Jacksonville, of course the sun sets earlier than what it is here. So, all right, let me go do this so we can get this put together, because I would love to get this on the Hypercube today after I get some videos and stuff like that edited and put out. Something called Mail Thing Thursday that was supposed to go out last week has to go out today, and I haven't uploaded it yet. What's up, Ben Craig? So I have to do that today as well. Titan Extruder assembly. Titan Extruder. This is the Bowden. There's 21 steps in this. Alright. You're welcome, Mike Mullins. I appreciate y'all watching. Good morning, Josh. How are you, my friend? Good morning. I do appreciate that. Hey, man, I'm starting to see the videos roll out on the UFO boxes, too, which is awesome. Brian Vines, you stepped away. I'll tell you when you get back. Let me know when you're back, Brian Vines. Oh, you heard that? No, you didn't. But, yeah, whenever... Oh, yeah, this is the good one. Okay, cool. Good morning, Chicalda. Bruce Ennis, how are you, my friend? Man, all these people coming in. It's a beautiful day. It really is. Great day in the country club. You know, it's funny because we gained like 5 people in the last 10 minutes, and the count went down by 3 or 4. Yeah, no, I loved Brian's video on the alien box. He's not here yet. He left away. Be back in a bit. All right, Robbie Mack. Drive careful, my friend. Drive careful. All right, so let's see what I got. Gather the Titan body. All right, so I have... Let me turn on the overhead here. There we go. I have the Titan body. I have the extruder, the mount. That, well, it shows it like this. All right. So then I have to get... I don't need this yet. I need this stuff. Let me dump this stuff out here. I gotta have this because it says I gotta have the grub screw, which is down in here. Dear Lord. These tiny screws. I hear you, Bruce Ennis. I got up this morning and Iris was out too. Revamped Outdoors, what's up, my friend? How are you? Good morning. So let's stick this. Let's drop these out on the table. Got to be careful because that grub screw's in here somewhere. There it went. All right. So I've got the grub screw, and I don't know what other screws it says to get, but I'm gonna dump this bag out as well so I can just get it all out on the table. That may be true, Matrix. You may be right. An oiler may be the salvation of that. Alright. Bunch of more parts popped out here on the table. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so it says I will need this screw right here. Right there. I will need, got to get the right one, because there's one, and then the rest of these. Two. Nope, that one's longer. Should be three the same length here. There's three the same length. Those four, and the grub screw. So these parts right here is what it shows in the picture that I have to start with. So that's what we're going to do. And it says attach the pinion gear to the motor. So first things first, let's get this grub screw. Let's find the Allen wrench that does the grub screw right here. And then in the side of the pinion gear, that is all the parts, yes. We have to get this started inside of here. Oh. Well, that sucks right there. That sucks a fat one. Let me, there's a, get out of the way before you spill something and make me mad. There's a piece of metal right there that will stop me from getting anything in here. Let me see if I got it out of the way so I can start my, it was just a piece left over from the tapping process. And I really don't have a tap this small. There we go. Now then. Now we're cooking with Crisco. So it says to put this in here. And then of course we have to put this onto the motor. Wow, that's tight. Very, very tight. Why is it that tight? The grub screw is not in, nor is it under any pressure. Wow. There we go. Now, must have just been, alright, so what's it say? Flip the pinion gear, slide it about 3/4 of the way down the shaft and tighten the screw. It is ideal but not necessary to have the screw tightened to the flat of the motor, say if your motor doesn't have a flat. I hope my motor doesn't have a flat. Morning, Brian Vines. We were telling you, hold on, wait just a second, Scalda. Morning, Filament Frenzy. How are you, Tom? I'm trying. Shush up. I got it. Dadgum heifer. She's 30 miles away and just bossing me around. I swear. Brian Vines, wanted to tell you, great job on your video last night. that was nice. No, here's the Bowden thing. I'm actually using the Bowden out of the cheap Chinese kit, which fits perfectly because they're all, you know, E3D V6 style. Fits perfectly into the case. So that's where the Bowden thing is. She's getting me, I promise. Alright, so there's that. So what's next? What is that? Alright, take your M3 screw that you selected before. I bet that's this one, not that one. Yeah, because hopefully it's the short one, because there are two in here that are about the same. That way it mounts onto the motor. Come on. I need this right here so I can stick her down in there. Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. It was good. You know, I was thinking about, you know, y'all watch my video of me and my wife coming home the other day. And you know, we don't argue a lot, but we do, you know what? I'm going to have to print a mount for this. Son of a buck. I forgot that this one's narrower. This yeah, I'm gonna have to either that or turn it like this and see. Yeah, see, that won't work. All right, so I'm gonna have to print them out for this. So that's gonna be first. Thingiverse. Didn't even check the mount that came with the cheaper one, and I should have, because the box for it is narrower. The hole should still be in the same place though. That should still work. It'll work. It'll work. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. It doesn't go in there. Yeah, Happy Extruder put one out, and Brian put one out. I only saw the 2 so far. Yeah, these holes match up perfect. Of course they do, because that's where the motor goes through. All right, now let's try this again and quit being an idiot. All right. So now I've got to figure out which way I want to mount this, because this has to go in here. This is the first one. And then this goes in here like so. Alright, now I want this so that, I mean, it doesn't really matter about that. I do want that mounted that way, because that'll go into the inside. I know, I'm trying to keep it on camera. That will go into the inside of the frame, so the extruder will sit out here. So let's set this like so. Now we want the Bowden, we want the handle down and the Bowden up. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is I'm going to mount this right here. Excellent. So we are mounted. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Cool, cool. So one screw right down in here, we mount. All right, now let's I'm trying to line up the other holes. They look lined up pretty good. All right, so now the next step, that was step 4. Next step is to put this on right here. Wow, man, that is a tight fit. Nothing like the other one. Nothing like the other one. This is so much tighter, so much less play. All right, so now what does it say here? All right, here's the deal. So I've got to go in here. Let's turn this around so I can get to that. We have to loosen the grub screw and make the top of this flush. That, not it, it's this one. Make the top of the 2 gears flush. So I've got to get in here and loosen this grub screw, which is not difficult at all. Uh-oh. I mean, that is perfectly level right there. So let me tighten up the grub screw right there. Mine's not 3/4 of the way down. Mine is all the way down, which makes it level. I want to make sure that it's not. All right, it's not touching. So we're good. We are absolutely fantastic right there. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, much better. Perfectly flush. Everything's good to go. All right. So let's scroll on down. All right, so now I need, let me see, I need the spring, this, the tension spring, and missing a piece. Let me get it out of the box. And this right here. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. This is what it shows in the picture. So, this I'm assuming goes right here, like so. Like that. I do not have so much leftovers as that does. That looks right to me, does it not you? Hey, Glenn, have a safe trip, brother. It's still a long ride from there to the house. DC was absolutely fun. Glad you got to spend a couple of days there. Morning, Lee Buxom. Did I miss something else? Oh. Alright. Yeah, good morning, Glenn. Miss Priscilla, Zach, Xander, good morning. How are y'all? Hopefully your DC trip was near half as fun as ours was. We had a blast. I actually got a video that I need to put up that Miss Country is telling me, no, don't put it up, but I'm going to put it up anyway. So, alright, so there's that. That's on there. Alright, so the next thing is, alright, so I've got to find the nut, which is right here, I'm assuming. This one. It doesn't even show the nut in the parts. See, you can't see it, but oh, okay, it shows it already on the thing here. So it already shows it on here. So then we take the spring, put the spring in there, like so. That looks right to me. Oh yeah, and it tightens right down just like it's supposed to, which is awesome. Let me loosen that back up because it doesn't need. Love this thumb screw better. Please be safe, Glenn. You know, lots of idiots. That's fine, Carl. Just anything to hush your mouth up. Gather the Bowden parts. Alright, see, I don't have all of that stuff. I have a filament guide. And I have this Bowden thing here. And I'm pretty sure this goes here. But it's showing two. Yeah, it shows the nice one there. And then I can get the Bowden tube right here. This slips right down into here. Make sure I've got the right one. 1.75 and 2.85. So let's use the 1.75, and it should only fit one direction, and right in there it goes like a champ. Sweet. So this is starting to take shape. Now I wish that I had one of the good Bowden fittings that comes with these, but I do not. Because the Bowden fittings that these are the little cheap Chinesium ones, and that one is milled aluminum with the actual collet clip right in it, and it's really nice. And I don't have one, but it's okay. Dang, there's a silver grub screw. They give you 2 grub screws. That's nice. All right, so that's done. Yeah, and it's saying slide PTFE tubing in there. I'm not going to do that yet. Okay, now the thumb screw or that is talking about gathering the idler. We've already done that. It was in the picture earlier, so I don't know what they're talking about there. So now it's showing to put that your hot end on here, which I'm not doing. So gather the lid parts. So that's everything that goes in here? No, that can't be. There's a bearing in here. Oi, oi, oi. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I may be mistaken, that this bearing should go in this hole right there and then sit down on here like so. Much better like that. Yes. And see, once I get the screws in here, that is perfect right there. Once I get, wait a minute. Okay, cool. How do I have 4? Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. So that goes right in there like so. That is absolutely. Yeah, no, and I'm thinking about that, doing that exact same thing once once I get around to it. Alright, so let's see what we go here. Gotta clean them holes out. I knew I was going to have to. So I need you. Because some dummy forgot to turn off supports. So I had to clean the supports out of the hole this morning. And yeah, it's kind of crappy. Nope. That way right there. Alright. So now I'm going to need this short one over here. Yeah, that one will go there. Let me tighten her down. Because this one doesn't go in the motor. Well, Lee Buxom, brother, I appreciate that. You have no idea. I do. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. It hasn't got to that time in the show yet, but we'll do that in a moment. Alright. Get where you're supposed to be. There you go. Alright, gotta line this up with the motor. That should be good. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to take that one back out because it's a little too short. This one should, nope, see, that one's too short too. Dadgummit. And of course, you know, I shoved it all the way to the end. So let's see if I can grab a hold of them and get them out. There's one out right there. This one will work. Oh yeah. So then I got to get this one out. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, cool. So I need the longer. They give you some longer screws, which is awesome. They give you all the stuff you need. Let's tighten these down here. I do appreciate that, Lee. Much, much appreciated. Alright. Anyway, I was talking about my wife and I, you know, our banter back and forth, and I got a lot of feedback about, you know, we shouldn't argue and stuff like that. That's not arguing for us. Believe me, you'll know when we argue, because it normally ends in cussing and yeah, us not talking to each other. So that's cool. And guess what? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the Titan Arrow or the Titan Extruder is together. And the cool thing is, the Titan will be upside down because this is going to mount on the Hypercube like so, with the motor being to the inside of the frame. This will be the front, this will be the rear. That way the filament will feed straight into it based on where the thing is mounted. Got a PTFE tube up here. I do have a collet clip. It is, where's it at? Is it in here? No, it's not in here. I do have some though. Somebody gave me some, so I have some extras. So now I'm going to put all the parts back in the bag because, you know, I'm neat and tidy like that. That's right. Yeah, she's got that right. Hell's Cloud is sweet. Good morning, Hell's Cloud. That's a strange name, but okay. Everybody tell him hello. Give him a good country club welcome. Because he's new. And morning, Natasha. I can't believe your dad still lets you watch this. I know, right? Mapro 6, that's exactly right. I mean, we've been married so long. If we didn't have that banter, whatever you want to call it. It's an old email. Okay, then who is it? What's your new email name so we know who you are? Okay, so now I have a name brand, Titan Extruder, thanks to Carl Brown. And I can tell you right now, the quality difference is night and day. I do have, this is lined up perfectly. I mean, there's no play in it whatsoever. Yeah. This is jam up and jelly tight, what we used to say. Everything's Titan. Titan, huh? Oh, Zach from Geek Tech. I got you, brother. Okay. Class has. Are you online classes, Natasha? I mean, messing around with schooling. We can drop the hammer on you just so you have to do classwork. Alright, well, guess what? That took a lot less time than I figured it would. But mine looks like the one in the picture, except it's orange. And the word Titan's going to be upside down as it's mounted, but, you know. Yeah, you understood that correctly. Significantly better than the clone that I had. And this was in my list. This was purchased off of my list. Okay, this is not somebody else. You know, this was off of my list. I picked this one because it was cheap. Because I knew that people were buying these for me, and I picked it because it was cheap. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. This was on me completely. But yeah, this is where'd it go? See, there's no bearing in the case housing whatsoever, and I forgot where'd the gear go. I don't know where the gear went. You know, just there. Yeah. I hear you. Okay. All right. Well, you got a little bit of time, man. Hey, Lee Buxom, that's what I'm talking about. You CAD up something new that changed the game, I'm all about it. I will tell you that I like the system in the MMU2, and I can't wait to get my video out. I got mail thing Thursday I've got to do today. And then another little piece I've got to do today. Announcement. Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Slice Engineering will be here. Morning, Ken. How are you? Slice Engineering will be online and giving us all their secrets for their mosquito hot end. We will be doing live interview with at least Dan. He said he's going to see if Chris, his partner, is available. You will be able to ask questions. I'm going to try to do the voice thing again. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I don't have any clue. I haven't tried it again since it failed. You know, because I don't really want to waste the time if it's not going to work. So I will try to get that hooked up and see. If not, I mean, it works good typing in the questions. I had a monitor failure, so I don't have the space that I had. Yeah, Natasha Brown. Oh, do you? You have the slice mosquito on your ender? Everyone's good. Hell's Cloud, how are you? Did I see David's comment? Hold on. USPS. Okay, David Olson. Sweet. I did not, baby. Thank you for that. I did not. I was putting this together and did not see it. 50-watt heater. I got you. Boron nitride and thermistor. I got you. I know. Shush up, woman. Dadgum. Crack that whip. Just at work enjoying the stream. That's awesome. Hell's Cloud. Or Zach. Zach, right? Yeah, Zach. Now I want y'all to know, Natasha was a trooper at Earth because she could actually run the show without Carl. He really didn't even need to be there. I think more people would have stopped by the booth. She did a really fantastic job. All right, John Mack. Waiting for Pico to update their hot end. Well, if you haven't, Ken, if you hadn't looked at the Mosquito hot end from Slice Engineering, that thing's friggin' awesome. And the mount that they have for the where it will mount just like an E3D V6 is friggin' awesome too. Because you can print it out of PLA and it mounts and it's perfect. Okay. That's cool. And you talked to them at Murph, I'm taking it, because this is their second show since then. Oh yeah, I like that so much better. So much better. Now I do like the this one. This one has a thumb thing on it that's easier to press and get to. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me move this out of the way. We will get that mounted today and see how this turns out. Because I like it. I got to change my wires back. And she gave Midnight a hard time. That's right. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Oh, personal email. I got you. I got you. Oh, Brian Pines is printing that sapphire blue. Yes, Lee. The Mosquito hot end from Slice Engineering. What's not available? If you call them, they just finished their second run, so I don't think they've updated the website yet. But they had them for sale at Earth. I mean, they had physical, they had them there. So it's not pre-order. They do have them. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. David Olson, I got the Gmail as well. All right, so I'm going to go here, have something I want to download, and then once I download this, I'm going to download this, and then once I download it, we might give y'all an exclusive. Advantage over a Titan. Well, one is the lack of the thermal separation between the hot end and the where the filament enters isn't controlled by a fan. It's actually designed into the Mosquito, and a 500 degrees Celsius. They've used it up to 500 and some odd degrees Celsius to melt stuff with. And with that separation, without a fan, you can mount that on the top with PLA, a PLA mount, and it doesn't warp or, yeah, fanless. It is. It's absolutely, if you go out and check it out, and I know you've been to their website, but please come in for the interview on Monday, and you can ask. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And there can be a fan. The ones I saw at Earth had no fan on them. Yeah, to me, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. You can ask that question on Monday, because I will have him live on here. Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So, it's a Canardian Monday. Yeah, no, definitely Canardian Monday. So, Monday. Robbie Mack want to get on here and start some crap. It may be an updated model. I'm not sure. I really don't know, and that's why I need y'all to get on here. You know, my interview with them. I'm gonna try to get that out, because it shouldn't be that hard. It wasn't that big of a cut. I will get that out, and before Monday. Today is what, Thursday? Probably get that out tomorrow. I'll get that edited together and get it out. The interview with them, so that you will have a better idea come Monday of questions to ask or something of that nature. The new update on the E3D tool changer was just a little more precision in the changing. It wasn't a lot. There was not a lot of updates, and that was one reason, you know, that Earth being that close to Murph was not ideal, because there's really not a lot of changes that are made, you know, in there. So yeah, it's not the best. So let's go to here. All right. All right, so we're going to do this right here. What do I got here? Turn that off. I'm going to add media source. Y'all going to give me just a second because I'm trying to get this set up. I need a media source. Slideshow. And hit. And I'm going to go here. I'll get it set up in just a second. Yeah, it was. It is, well, the polyphobic nozzles. Oh, no. Plenty of questions. I do. I didn't show those yesterday. Ah. Baby, I found the cards. I found where you put the cards. They were in my toolbox. I have 5. These are new. These are hardened polyphobic nozzles. So they are actually available on E3D's website to go and buy. But I got 5 of those from the E3D guys. So that's absolutely cool right there. Yeah, no, they are. So yeah, they are in my toolbox. Yeah, I don't know what they normally do, but yeah. So I'm gonna put this, hit open. Hit close the file when inactive and hit OK. Now, will you play? No, it won't. Okay. So I've got it downloaded. Now I have to convert it. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. Post a picture link. There you go. You already have permission, Ken, so go ahead. Alright. I just need to convert a video. Shouldn't take long. Still no Mike Whaley. Huh. Hopefully he's sleeping. Or maybe he had a doctor's appointment early this morning. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so if I take this. Now I just need to export it. I didn't look at it yet. Let me see here. Well, yeah, they just all talked at one time. But believe me, it's been necessary. That does look good, Ken. I like that. That's on your Ender? Ender 3 it looks like, right? So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Does look good. Alright, we're going to call this the... Cool. Why, Natasha? Do you want a hammer too? You want me to make you a moderator? Now Natasha has a hammer. So, Carl Brown, you better watch out because your daughter has a hammer now. Thing about it is, Natasha, I think your dad does too, so you have to watch out. Yeah, he does. Y'all can hammer each other. Just whoever gets to the hammer first. I'm exporting a video, and I'm going to post it up here in just a second. Y'all will get exclusive first dibs to it because Tom just created it this morning for me and said I didn't have to give attribution, but I'm absolutely going to. Tom, who is Filament Frenzy, created this. That's right. That's right, Mike. You are correct. All right, so now let me go into here. Let me go to properties and change the file that this points to. Let's go to videos. What did I call it? I forgot what I called it. What did I call it? There it is, right there. So I'm gonna go in and edit this with a better entrance and stuff, but all right, why is this not showing up? I don't understand why this ain't working. No videos. Welcome to the wrench channel. Well, you know, Brian, the thing is though, with what we had to do last week, you absolutely needed some. So this is not working. I don't understand why that ain't working. So we'll do this. I'll put it here. I will add another media source, and we're going to call this that right there. Let's go here, this right here, and hit OK. Why is it like 2 millimeters high? Let's remove this from there. Remove it from there. Yes. Remove that. Yes. What's up, Afro 3D Printing? How are you? How is the printed Hevo printer doing? Well, I get these. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the quality on that is immaculate. Okay, but then I also get, well, these, which is not so immaculate. So I'm still working on the firmware to try to get that straight. So, all right. Hit there. Why? Makes no sense. Tell you what, let's go to here. Well, this right here was at 100 millimeters a second. This was at 60 millimeters a second, so I slowed it down. That is good. Jeff Slater, what was the matter, buddy? Immaculate misconception. That's right. No, I get the travel speed. These are using the exact same profile, except I think I slowed it down on this one because I wanted quality, and this one I had left it at 100. So, really, man, I need a picture of your face so I can tell what you look like. So I can tell that I talked to you. I talk to so many folks and I can't remember everybody's face when I see their names. But good morning anyway. Glad you came in. Oh yeah, I hate that. I actually had one come off in Louisville, Kentucky on a Jeep we were driving. Morning PT3D, how are you? On a Jeep we were driving and it welded itself, the idler welded itself to the front of the motor. Of course, I fixed it in the gas station. Yeah, Z-Hop is enabled. It absolutely is. And somebody had told me I needed to remove the Z-Hop. So, might do that. No, I didn't. Good morning, Slug. Well, I missed him. God dang Kentucky folks slipping in here. Must have his camo britches on. No, Natasha, I have no idea. What are you like? You're like 6'3" and like short, kinky brown hair, right? I forgot what kind of man you look like. Pants are overrated. He's got his camo undies on. $500 for a belt, an idler, and a battery. Damn, they charge you out the butt for... I need to be a mechanic, man. All right, Afro 3D printer. What's your real name, man? So I can. That's long. It's Afro 3D printer, 3D printer. No, I can understand the over 1,000 for the EcoBoost. Oh, come on, you can give me your name. Afro. Oh, yeah, that's short. I got you. I call him Afro. Elkin. Elkin's a cool name, man. You remind me of Mr. Norab. He's got a cool name, too, and he hides behind, you know, it's Baron spelled backwards, the Norab is, but his first name is Baron and his last name's Buckheister. That's freaking awesome. Everybody calls you Afro? That's cool, man. There he goes. There's Mr. Norab hiding behind his... He's got a cool name. Yeah, the chain's only 28 bucks. I get you. Yeah, no, I completely understand. I know how that works. All right, it's been an hour. Y'all know how this works. Want to support the channel? The links are below. Subscribe, like the bell, do all that stuff. Yeah. Patreon, PayPal me, buy me a coffee, buy some swag. Heck, man, get something for your money. The shirts and stuff really turned out good. Everybody who bought one has loved the shirts. I love mine. As a matter of fact, I can't wait till I get my job and I start, you know, getting more shirts, because I will be getting more shirts. Well, no, and I get that, but he said a battery. What? A battery, a belt tensioner, and a belt. The battery is the most expensive part on there. It's probably $100. But he probably bought it at the car place or at the mechanic place, and they charge, you know, $1.50. I hear you. That'll work. That's cool. Too much glare on the Enterprise. Oh. Nope, that's the other one. That's the Vengeance over there. I got the Enterprise, the Kelvin, the Vengeance, Deep Space Nine, and Spock's Jellyfish up there. That's how you got your name. That's pretty cool. Yeah, when you buy at the garage, if you don't go to like AutoZone and get it yourself, they charge you a friggin' sucky, you know, markup. Let's see. All the EPA on the engines makes them last shorter. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The job hunt, how's it going? I filled out my application yesterday. Now it's just basically they have to make an offer letter, I have to go for a drug test, have to go for a background screening, and you know, seeing how, what is it, Monday? Yeah, Monday is, or no, Wednesday is the 4th of July, right in the middle of the week next week. Probably not going to be next week. All right, Afro, take care, brother. It's probably not going to be next week. I don't know, Brian Vines. I need to load up on them, though, right? I do. I need to just load up on... No, it's not the Microsoft job. It's the job in Tallahassee. So it's closer to home. All right, I got to tighten that down. It's closer to home. I get to stay at home and be with my lovely wife who gives me all kinds of grief. I know, Jeff Slater. Well, luckily the only drug I take is caffeine and a slight amount of nicotine in my vape, but it's so slight that I don't even know if it show up on a test. So that is tight. All right, got a little play in my extruder, but it's nothing that, nothing. Are there any washers in here? There were a couple of lock washers, but it didn't say to use these for anything. There's one smooth one. I bet that goes right where I think it should. No, it won't fit there. Okay. I didn't get hemp infused filament. No, I didn't go to Phil Extruder either. I went to E3D and then clicked on shop and then went to nozzles. I would absolutely fail the squirrel test. I hear you. General question: how common is drug testing as part of the hiring process? Every job I've ever had. Well, except for, you know, when I was a teenager and like washing dishes and crap. But every professional job I've ever had was I had to take a drug test. Okay, let me see if I can find the link. They don't call them polyphobic. I forgot what they call them. Oh, nozzles. Yeah, experimental nozzles. Then we go on down. Then we go down and down and down and down. Yeah. Where are they at? I found them somewhere. I just saw them the other day. Let me see. I found them the other day searching somehow. Those are just high resolution nozzles. That's on clearance. I don't think I need clearance. Center nozzles. I'm looking. What's up, Tinkers? How are you? Sneaking in here. Motorhead Mitch. What's up, brother? I know, right? I don't know. I know it's somewhere. Non-stick nozzle 3D I saw them on here the other day, but I do not see them today. No, that's not it. I really don't. I don't see them today. They were on here the other day. For sale. I may email them and see if I can find it for you. Maybe so. Maybe so. Alright. Get off of this. Ha! Mike Whaley showed up. About time. Oh, and you got your name. Alright. Sweet. Wiley's 3D. So I guess Wile E. Coyote is into 3D printing. The Roadrunner's going to kill him. Alright, so let me see if I can get this working. Let me go to here. Alright, so that's under full intro. So let me change this to videos. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we can do the picture now. Alright, so let's do the video. I'm going to turn it on and we can watch the slideshow that Tom did. And I didn't even look to see how long it was. But anyway, we've got time. It's 9:17. So this is an exclusive. I'm going to put this on YouTube. Giving Tom attribution. Filament Frenzy, thank you for doing this for me. He took all my pictures off of YouTube and made a slideshow with some music. So I'm going to turn that on and we're going to watch it. How about that? Well, that was pretty good. I like that. That turned out really nice. So, Thank you, Tom. I do appreciate that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Did they? I'm sorry, Joe Paddock. I didn't do any of those. Probably did. Probably did, Natasha. Hey, I didn't put that together. That was a nice one from Filament Frenzy. I will post it on my YouTube, so it will be out there. Y'all can go watch it again, slow it down, pause it, see your pictures out there. You better watch your mouth, Robbie Mack. You know what I'll do with that country music. Yeah, my wife would probably agree with you. All right, Brian Vines, you have a great day at work, sir. Fantastic day. Fantastic day. It was cool. And you know what? And I'm really terrible at people that I meet at events. I don't remember people's faces. It takes me a while. I mean, even people I went to school with, I'm like, I have no idea who you are. And, you know, that's my fault. I guess it's part of who I am. So I don't have any way to fix that. But anywho, yeah, it was a great time. I had a fantastic time. Wait a minute, what did I miss? Oh, yeah. Yes, you do. Over talking people, yeah. You better get ready for class, Natasha. Absolutely. Yeah, that's me, Jeff Slater. I remember meeting you, and I remember your face, but I can't, for the life of me, remember half the names. And then, you know, people get on here and expect me to remember that they talked to me at Murph. I don't remember Earth, and it was just the other day. So, my bad. Sorry, I promise I don't try to be a butthole. Yes, ma'am. You sure will. You are a great example of a boss. That's right. Get all your staff to watch too. Get some more subscribers, and we'll give away another ship when we get to 1,000. And you know what? The first big ship, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and I'm picking this now for when my channel gets monetized. That one of those will get given away. And I don't mean when I'm eligible. I mean when it actually gets monetized, I will give one away. I know, right, Slug? That's awesome. It really is awesome. Man, I can't wait to put this on there and get it working. But I gotta wait because I got too much stuff. There you go. See, that's why I have all these hammers in here, because they can pop stuff in and out without me having to do it. I love it. It's like having a staff, and I don't even have a staff. No, it was great to meet everybody there. But I have trouble with names once you tell me and you walk away and you come back. I'm like, I know, PT3D, I get it. I really wish I could come up with some idea that would allow me to make money with 3D printing. That would be awesome, because yeah, then I could just do this all day, every day, and I might actually put up a webcam. That would be cool. But I'm looking, I went and looked yesterday while I was going to get some cat food, because I had to go get cat food. We were out. While I was going to get cat food yesterday, you know what? I need to move that. Nope. Shh. Squirreling off. At the, you know, sheds that I can use for, what are they this week? That I can use for a studio or a makerspace or whatever. And I looked at a 16 by 20 garden shed. It has no walls. I mean, it's got walls, but no insulation, no sheetrock, no. It's unfinished garage, basically. And I think the price was like $348 a month for 4 years. There you go, Dragon Monk. That's right. You absolutely have to give your first pet up to the sun god. I do appreciate name tags. I really do. Really do. It is pricey. Which, you know, it's like $8,000 financed or something like that. So, I mean, it's not that pricey, but it is pricey. I think I can build one cheaper. I think I could add it onto the back of my house, put it in an opening, and just be able to walk in. You know, you're back. That's good. I'm glad you're back. You missed a lot of me missing stuff. You didn't get to fuss at me at all. Ha ha ha. No, there was something. Oh, nope, wasn't nothing. But yeah, I got a lot of videos to do today. I'm going to put this one up first and foremost because it's done and I can just, you know, add my intro and put it up. And then, yeah, then I'm going to get the mail thing Thursday ready because today's Thursday and it needs to go out sometime today. Whenever it's done and uploaded, I'm just going to hit the publish button because, yeah, I'm just going to. Build it myself bigger and cheaper. We'll all show up and help. Yeah! Let's have an old-fashioned barn raising at the trailer home. We could do that. 16K over 4 years. 8K over 4 years, I think. I think that's what she said. That doesn't make any sense at $348 a month, though. Because that'd be, yeah. Yeah, over 4 years at $348 a month. That's 16K for a 16 by 20 garage. I'll tell you what. You drive down from Minnesota to help me build a building, it'll be beer and steaks. It won't even be just beer. Wait, I got to get some money first, so don't come yet because I can't even afford me a steak. Please post to Twitter when I post videos. It automatically does. I checked the little box. It automatically posts to Twitter for me. And I know that works. So I will do that. He said, I'm there. I hear you. Hey, you bring a bunch of materials with you when you come, like 2x4s and 2x6s and some tin and, you know, concrete and everything else that it takes to put up a building. But it would be much better if it was attached to the house. I mean, because then I can, you know, share air conditioning and stuff of such nature. I can somehow or another cut holes in my vents and make a new vent and do that. Dang, it's 9:30 already. Which is okay. Ha! Driving a Harley all the way down here? You're not going to be much help because your butt's going to be hurting from Minnesota to here. I don't know. You know, it depends on what type of Harley you got. As long as it ain't a hardtail, you'll be alright. You'll be alright, my friend. I had a Fat Boy and I loved it. Loved it. Need to start making a plan? I guess I could. Really? Well, no, and I get that you can have an incubator space. I get that. And that actually wouldn't be so bad if I was doing something that was going to make me money. PT3D. But I really want it close to home because, you know, when wife gets home and stuff like that. That's cool, man. What year model you got, Minnesota Maker? When the wife gets home, I mean, I like her to be able to come in and, you know, we'd be together. And this room here is only 11 foot by, I think it's 10.5 foot. So a 16 by 20 would give me a lot more room. A lot more room. But $16,000. 2001, I had an 06 Fat Boy. That's what I rode, was an 06 Fat Boy. It was nice, man. It really was. You know, I loved it. Whatever. Whatever, heifer. My ratings go up when you get on camera. So I put you on camera. Just for that. Just so I can parade you around. No, and I get that, you know, and if I could do that, that would be great. I wish that I could expand, not really expand, but get some people around here, because we have companies that are here that could, you know, use some 3D printing stuff. Man, this is crap. But they could use some 3D printing, you know, help, but I don't push that a lot yet. Once I get set up so that I could show somebody, and actually, you know, the building's not such a bad idea, because where my dad had his camper over there already has power. I could actually put it over there, get a phone line put in over there, and have my internet it would all be its own entity over there. So I could have internet and the building separate. The problem is, I still think it would be cheaper for me to build it versus buying it or renting it or whatever. It's just a lot of work, you know, just a lot of work to build something like that. But it would be how I wanted it. It would be where I wanted it. And since it's a shed, I don't really have to have permits or anything like that. Right. And I'm actually I'm thinking about, you know, maybe doing some festivals around here, not to sell things, but to get the awareness out of the printers and stuff of that nature. May see about doing that, you know. Not for a shed, no. Now if it's a permanently attached building or something like that, no, you don't have to have a shed for a permit for a shed to build one. Now, if I get it pulled in here, then I do. But I have a nice flat spot over there where the camper was at. It's good. It's oh, really? Really? That's cool. I need to look in Florida. It may be the same way in Florida. Just I live in such a rural area, they don't really enforce that a lot. You know, I mean, the guys have to be riding down over here and looking for that type of stuff, and normally they're not. But I think you're right. I think I could build a nice 20 by 20 shed, you know, the way I want it, with everything that I want in it, and still be well under that $16,000 mark. Matter of fact, I'll probably still be under the $4,000 mark. The highest cost on that would be, I would say, would be the 3/4 inch flooring, the plywood on the floor. Those would be the highest cost boards. Do a tin roof, a metal roof. We called them tin before. Really, Alien 3D? Yeah, no, they don't really have a lot of that here. If they're attached to a home, then they do, but just to build them, they don't. Yeah, 20 by 20, I'd probably just get me 20,000 BTU window unit and put it in there, and just have a window unit for that. I don't really like the lofts up top, though. With 20 by 20, I would have plenty of storage space that I could put on the walls for filament and stuff of that nature. Not only that, it would be cool to be able to set it up so that you can have different build areas. Like, you know, I'm sitting here talking to y'all here, but it would be really cool if I could go, okay, let's go over here and build over here and have cameras over there. That would be friggin' awesome. I did not. I had one with a loft in it, and it was just aggravating to me. I didn't really care for it. What would I do for winter? Ha ha ha! You're so funny. You're so funny, man. I live in Florida. Our winters are. I can put a space heater in a 20 by 20 area, and it would be nice and toasty. And yes, it would be insulated very well, very well. Ha! That would be cool now, Ben Craig. A sealed loft with a dehumidifier. Yeah, Joe Paddock, that would be awesome. And see, the only you're right. And if you run all 7 of them with their hot plates, all their heated beds all running at 60 Celsius, yeah, it warms them up quick in there. But the cool thing about the rented ones is, you know, they're ready made. But once you go in and you start making changes to them, you know, if you get behind on payments or whatever, then, you know, then they come and get it with all your crap in it. You know, I will say this, that it would be really cool, you know, if I could get my Patreon up so that it paid for the shed. That would be cool. Then I would just do that. But I'm a long way from that on Patreon, so. But I think that the cool thing about the rent to own ones is they come with the Mylar insulation in the roof already. So basically, you just need to insulate the roof, which would be okay. I would actually have to build a roof though, because I want an 8-foot ceiling. And those are lofted, and I don't really, or not lofted, but not even cathedral. They're like barn ceilings, so they don't have the rafters across for ceiling. And I would want that ceiling area, but that would allow me to do a lot of things if I got that. Because one is, I've got a room up front that my wife wants to use, and it's got my server rack in it where the internet comes in. So it's not a gable roof either. It's the barn style, you know, the different pitches. I don't know what they call that. I'm just say it's a barn roof. It's open. Is it gambrel? Is that the name of it? Because I really don't know. It is 9:38. I can't wait, guys. I'm ready to go put this on the printer. I don't really got any room to bring the printer in here. And I will tell you, I have to be careful because the Hypercube Evo will barely fit through that door. And I'm talking, it's got about this much room on each side. Well, it is. It is actually Kuntry 3D. If you go to buymeacoffee.com/Kuntry3D, it will do that. I need to, I think it will anyway. Let me see. No, it says no. Let me log in. Yeah, no, I know, right? They're 28-inch doors. Like I said, it barely fits through, and I think it's like 26 inches wide. Where do I go do that at? I need to go see where I do that at. Coffee links. Nope. Settings. Nope. Coffee options. Alright, so we got that. Edit page. Aha. So if I go in here, and do that, let me see. Let me see if that works now. Oh, it's buy me a coffee. I got you. That's okay, Filament Frenzy. I showed your things. Oh yeah, there's plans. They're just not in the works right now. I'm gonna take a break for that for a little bit, Sonic, but I will be doing it. No, I didn't, Joe. I did not. It would not have been hilarious, Mr. Norab. It would not have at all. Me a COFF.ee/. All right. Let me edit my page. Oh, that's why. Let me back that up so I can get one more thing in here. Save changes. So now if I refresh. There we go. That's better. That looks better. Alright, so let me go right here. And let's go into Nightbot. I hear you. That would have sucked. Man, I'm going to tell you right now. If you haven't seen Glenn's Garage, holy crap. Let me go in here. Buy me a coffee. Edit. There we go. Submit. Alright, so that's good. Alright. So now we're all Kuntry 3D'd out. Filament Frenzy does have a hammer. Yeah, 4,000 square. I've been in his garage. I have been in it. It's got an apartment over to the side that, you know, once that becomes available, he's going to turn into his studio, which is, I think, is an awesome idea. I really do. It will work out really good for Glenn and Miss Grisilla, because she gets part of her house back. So, all right. So we did all that. I have no new mail. Oh, I got a new mail from Banggood. All right, cool beans. Wow, are you? Are you going to build one, Scalda? An Amish barn building? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be awesome, Joe Paddock, because I do have the land for it. I got a perfect spot for it, I'm telling you. An Amish barn building. That's right, we'd have a barn raising, which would be cool. And the reason I'm asking is because my next build was going to be a Delta. My next printed printer was going to be a Delta. So if you're converting it, I would love to build it, but I don't want it. I don't want it the size of the little monster. I'd want it about half that size. Maybe I could just scale it. Just scale it all down. Yeah, no, I actually thought about that, PT3D. I was going to think about setting up a makerspace here in our county. But for one, the property here in Florida is so expensive that it's just crazy. Why, Tinkers? That's my question. Why would that be a challenge? No, I get you, Jeff. Yeah, and I get that. But if you do a C channel, a printed C channel, let me move this over so I can maybe get that out of the way so I can get over here. If you do a printed C channel, which is basically two of these side by side, right here, these things are so friggin' rigid. Especially once you fold it around as a C channel, so that your wheels ride in the inside. I don't think that the rigidity is going to be a problem. Now I could see if it, because once again there's no torque on that either. The wheels roll up and down, and but they only roll up and down. There's no, yeah, that was the 2040. There's no force on the frame. I understand you want it to be rigid. So yeah, that's not bad. 10 acres and it's $400,000. Yeah, dude, that's 40 grand an acre. That's ridiculously expensive. That's just dumb. That's just stupid. Just stupid. But anyway, Tinkers, back to the rigidity problem. I think that if he does the C channel like that, yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Well, and I guess that's where you live, Map Road 6, because not here. Yeah, I could get 10 acres probably for around 100. Maybe 100 to 120. See, I've got 2.5 acres right now. It's what I own. So, that's mine. So I have plenty of land for a building of any type, really. But the half acre itself has power, it has septic, it has all that on it. So the building I build could have a toilet in it. I could have a kitchen with a sink and that type of stuff. It's got water, it's got all. There's a well over there, there's everything. It's where my grandmother's house was at. 3 acres for 16K is not bad. That's actually pretty good. I mean, you really think about it. But you also have to understand, whenever I left here to go, yeah, that's the way it was. I do have the land. Here's the thing. No, what you need to do is get the what you call it, that one of those house building shows, to have them just come build me a house, and then I could just have that room on it. Later, Don. Yeah, Bruce, you're right. You're right. Well, and don't get me wrong, the taxes here are high too, on the coast, but mine aren't, because mine's homesteaded. So my taxes on my property, well, on my grandmother's, is like $65 a year. And then over here, if you took away the taxes that they charge you for garbage, it would be like $65 on this piece too. So the land taxes for my stuff is not very high. But now some of these homes, they're $500,000, $1 million home. It's very expensive, especially if you live on the water. It's very, very high. The problem I have, because I would love to go get like a new mortgage on my home and remortgage it so I could do all the upgrades and add rooms and all that stuff, and it would appraise out so I could do that. Well, one, I don't have good credit, so I'm not doing that. But that's not even the thing that's stopping me. The thing that's stopping me is I can't get insurance on my home. It's a 1980 mobile home, and nobody will insure it. So if my house burns down, I have no house. I have nothing. I have a piece of land. So yeah, I guess I could get renter's insurance to insure the stuff inside of it, but I can't insure the house itself. And if I could insure it, the insurance would cost more than the house does. So, yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I get that. That's an absolute fact. You met Tyler from that show? You had to do a dig safe? Yeah, that's 1986. I think it's 83 and above. You can get insured, but 80... No. They won't do it. Well, they will. Oh, yeah, they will. It's like $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a year. And the trailer's worth maybe $5,000. You know. So, yeah, no, I'm not having it. It's just cheaper for, if it caught on fire, it burned to the ground, it would be cheaper for that. You know, just then I could go get one of those things that I've got my dad living in over here, make a 2-bedroom apartment out of it, and guess what? I'm living in a new house. I hear you. I hear you, Tinkers. I wish it worked that way. That would be awesome. But no, I have a home warranty in case, the hot water heater goes out and all that stuff. Well, let's go, Joe Paddock. God dang it. Y'all come on. Just bring the materials. Let's get it done. Bring a tent, too, because I ain't got no room for you to sleep either. 3D print a house. I thought, Mitch, that would be awesome if they would allow it. But they don't friggin' allow it. I mean, the permitting hasn't passed yet. And I promise you, a 3D printed house, Joe Paddock, if we had all the materials and enough help, well, actually, not even that much help, but if we had enough help, it wouldn't take 5 days from start to finish to build it. There you go. Everybody print a 6-inch 2x4 and we can build it that way. God dang it, the number of prints it would take. Oh. Oh, cool. So if it burnt to the ground, then I'd have to back my truck up over here and hook it to it. And go, no, the truck was there when the house burnt down. I don't know why the truck didn't burn. I was spraying it with water, hoping it wouldn't burn, just so y'all would cover it. Hey, Josh, you have a great day. Import the German cement extruded. I got you. That would be a community build, would it not? Me too. I'd be okay with a 3D printed house. Let's see, what material would we print it out of? PETG? I don't know. Can't do it out of PLA, not in Florida. It'd friggin' melt. I unhitched during the fire. There you go. I know that's right. I think Matt's got some left over, how I do it from his community build. I think we could do it that way. He got them damn 16-ounce bottles of super glue. It was like this big. It was crazy big. Very, very large. Carver. That would be a Salvador Dali special. You are correct. Flex, so I can have a... I'd make the floors out of flex. That'd be awesome. A lot. Well, see, here's the thing, Mitch. You can't live in an RV in Florida. According to the law. People do it year-round in campgrounds, but you can't put a camper on a piece of ground and call that your home. They won't give you power. You can't do any of that. Or not here. There may be some places in Florida, but you have to be a campground in order to be able to put power to a camper full time. So, and in order to do that, then you have to carry so much insurance and all this other stuff. It's ridiculous. If I want to live in a cardboard box on my property, then I should be able to live in a freaking cardboard box on my property. Stop protecting me from myself. That's all I ask. Now, if I'm a danger to somebody else, then do what you must. But stop protecting me from me. That's all. Rant over. Yeah, you can't live off grid in the state of Florida. You have to have power. Believe it or not, that's a state law. That's correct, Robbie Mack. Morning, Red Light. Had you in my thoughts, buddy. Had you in my thoughts. I hope you had safe travels, or if you've traveled yet. You move every 2 months or so. Yeah, you made it, Zimmy. I'm enjoying all the comments on the video too, by the way. Believe it or not, I'm absolutely enjoying the comments. I'm reading every one of them. You fly out today at 4:34? Okay. So you're going to be down there for the weekend? I'm going to tell you right now, Titusville is another hour the other side of Orlando. So, I mean, it's a good 6-hour drive from here. But if you need something, brother, you give me a call. I think you have my phone number. If you don't, then I can DM it to you on Twitter. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. You have to be hooked to the grid, but you don't have to get power from them. We'll be there till the 1st. Okay. But, yeah, if you don't have my number, just let me know and I'll DM it to you, buddy. Well, and Zimmy, here's the thing. I thank you for saying I got great pictures. I will post. Tom, Filament Frenzy, did a great slideshow that I showed a little bit earlier that you missed. And I'm going to post that to YouTube as soon as I can. So that's it. Colin, that's exactly right. You know, if I want to live outside, if I want to sleep outside in a friggin' sleeping bag for the rest of my life, who are you to tell me you can't do that? How are you not in any? I didn't know you weren't in any, Sean. I thought we got you in video. That's right. I've got you in video that's coming. Believe me, I got video coming. Yeah, we didn't get near as many pictures as I wanted either. I mean, I didn't get pictures with everybody for sure. You know, I didn't get in that big picture that John took. I think you were in it. I didn't even get in it. I was upstairs eating. Nobody announced anything or nothing. Looks at time. I know I got to look at time. It's 9:58. Later, Tinkers. Have a great day. Mapper 06, y'all have a great day. As a matter of fact, y'all can start telling everybody. You weren't in that one either? Yeah, no, I was eating and we were standing up there and we saw everybody get together. I'm like, well, crap. You know? But anywho. All right, so I've got some things to do today. We'll get Mail Thing Thursday out today. I know I will. Don't know what time, but it will come out. You'll get a notification for that. I'm going to try to put out Tom's video probably tomorrow. Reminder, Monday, we have Slice Engineering, 6 p.m. Dan, at least from Slice Engineering, will be here. I'm going to try to get there because I have a crack reporter that did their interview for me. Yes, I hired a crack reporter while I was there. So I'll try to get that video out tomorrow. But anyway, we're going to get out of here with a farewell. Hope you have a great day. And we'll see you on the flip side. Oh, we'll be in Discord for a bit. So we'll see you there.